Also, like always, I have to fix the angle of where my character looks, because every time I start my streams, it's always looking a bit crooked. So, fix the positioning, and also might have to add again. Obviously, on stream, anyone who watching might be able to hear all the like blurb redeems or sound redeems, but I don't hear shit. So if you do a redeem to see my reaction to it, it won't work because for some reason I don't know how to fix that. Also, weird, because last time I checked, there was sound for some of the ones that are watching on the stream, but not for me. But now it might not be for either, so gotta try to fix that between now and potentially if I want to do it on Saturday to see if I can get it to work, and if not, then I won't have to be. Then it must have to be like sometime in December. Plus, because I am gonna do a stream on Saturday as well. Normally I don't do like this planned of much planned for multiple streams a week, but I'm gonna this week I am gonna do 2 streams. One that's obviously today, this stream, and then another one on Saturday because on Saturday there's an like in-game event in Fortnite that I'm gonna be streaming, and then on Monday next week it will be exactly 2 years since I started streaming, so I'm gonna do some special stream then to celebrate 2 years of streaming. So yeah, but now I don't want to spend too much time just chatting, dilly-dallying. I want to get into the actual game. So fix my character again. Now it looks good. There. I want to get as fast as possible into the game. And also, just start because once I'm done with this game, I still have to get the DLC for the game so I can play through everything for the game. But that will be sometime next year, probably, because I will probably be done with this at some point this before December is done. But then sometime the next year, early on, might get the DLC. So then, because next year I'm gonna do every other week, there will be guaranteed 2 streams. So then I can do one of the weekend streams being always the DLC, so that I have every other stream being like most main streams will be then Batman Arkham City next year, and then the secondary streams would be this Legends CA DLC. I'm still curious on how close I am to finishing this, because the Batman games I've finished in like 7 and 8 parts, but this one, strangely I have like gotten. I'm currently on like part 7. I'm still not completely finished with the story as far as I can see. I found another random shiny, like what the fuck? I gotta double check. Is it shiny? Check summary. Yeah! Like what the fuck? I found another shiny Pokemon. Okay, that one was just such a random one that I didn't even realize. Might make that another clip, might not. I'm not sure, but still crazy. Second shiny. Both shinies I found have been 100% unintentional, just not planning to find. And then, what the fuck? So, when thinking about how crazy beautiful shiny I got when I didn't even try to get a shiny. Imagine how crazy it is if I started shiny hunting. Like, no! This game has easy shinies to get. Especially when I've, in a short amount of time, gotten 2 shinies just by pure randomness. I'm gonna do this promotion match. Oh. And hope that I can win. Now I'm going up against Ivor. At last, you arrived. At last, you have arrived. Gwen has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so, I must grow stronger. As I said before, if we if we are to live in harmony with Pokemon in the city, then Pokemon must be afforded the same freedom as humans enjoy. Mm, with that logic, it would be the same as saying as a dog or cat should have the same freedom as a human. And that is not really true, because there's a difference in the intelligence level and other stuff that factor in why humans have the higher ranking up in the food chain and evolutionary chain and everything like that. And the same applies in the Pokemon world. And for both sides to enjoy these freedoms, what we will need is incredible strength. Or just to use your noggin so you can understand what's actually going on and that your plan might not be as good as you think. Because yeah, literally, Pokemon like Pidove and other Pokemon that are based on animals that live in big cities already. Yeah, but Pokemon that aren't meant for big cities, no. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. Okay, that I can agree on. It's a pretty sound argument. I will prove I will prove the truth of my words by racing to the very top of the CA Royal. Rank A will be mine. Well, Noah, shall we begin our match? Let's do it! He gotta lose. Win, please lend me your phone. I promise I will do not. I'll do my utmost to. I will do my utmost not to break it. So he's gonna break it. Okay, challengers taking space right. You are cleared to start a promotion match. Okay, there are places in life you can reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. Strength is power, strength is justice. I wonder what he will say once I've beaten the shit out of his Pokemon. Like, dude doesn't stand a fucking chance. I've been challenged by Ivor of the Fist of Justice. I guess he's gonna mega roll his failings. Eh, he only took out 2 of my Pokemon, so yeah, not that hard to fight. So yeah, relatively easy. Defeat. How incredibly unjust. Buddy, it's a normal match, like either you win or you lose. It's not like you win or you win. That is unrealistic. My victory has been confirmed. Nice. I'm going from rank E to rank D. You've been promoted to rank D. Or D's nuts. My justice didn't prevail. It is clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no matter. Or battling in the serial after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Yeah, she got a point there. Understood. It's true that I act before I think, and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps if you assist me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together. Ooh, self-improvement! Nice! Love to see it! out of the question. You're the elder of us and the master of this, so just stop making others take care of your messes. Damn! So you don't want to help out your brother when he asks for help? What kind of sister is she? Like, damn! Apparently she doesn't like her brother because she constantly don't want to deal with her brother, runs away from him, and every other thing. Okay, hope you sleep well. I'll have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Ivor. Please, one moment, Quinn. I want to give Noah my thanks. Also, I find it ironic that she said don't make it that time that he wouldn't need to tell people to help him with stuff and what to do. Like his sister said, don't tell people to tell you what to do and stuff like that, and then immediately told them what to do by telling them they have to go home, as if she's the boss when he's the elder. That's ironic as fuck. As a token of my gratitude for our fine battle, please accept this small gift from me. I got the team bulk up. Don't think I'll ever need it, because I don't really have any fighting type Pokemon that would need it. Because once I have, there's one fighting type Pokemon and it's doing pretty good for now. So it was a good match, Noah. I would be honored if you would face me again. Next time my power will surely open my path forward. Now if you will excuse me. He didn't run off, he just walked off this time. He's learning! They're starting to learn. Nice. Back with the croissant curry, and of course he has the sandwich. Oh, it sounds like you had a lot of fun. And how would have thought that X and Y axis would end up being clues to a missing person case? X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago. What sort of something? Oh, how does it go? Something about how the X and Y axis go in different directions, but there's still a point to where they meet, and finding it is the important thing. I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people and Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on the thing we share? It could be that, or something like us all here. What are the odds we'd meet and become friends? Huh? Something the matter? Nah, nothing to worry about. I'm more wondering if something's the matter on your end, Naveen. You still won't try my good old croissant curry, huh? That won't be happening. Well, I admit that it might taste good. The the aesthetics are still too much for me. Okay, that's weird. Hey, that's not as hard of a pass as you gave before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're finding where our X and Y axis meet. Goody. The next day, your alarm is going off. Wakey, wakey. Like somehow I always remember to just do the wakey, wakey part. Every single time there's a morning in this game, I just do the wakey, wakey. Good morning. No sign of Tony or Lida just yet. At least I've been At least I've been at the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now, now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased that I'll even include you in my happy mood. You received a pair of performance sneakers. This think nothing of it. I got them as thanks for a sewing project, and they're not my size. Nice. Hey Tony, do you know where Tony is? Not here. She must have headed out early to be there. Helpful stuff around the city. That idiot. Apparently, she borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel C promo. To shoot at a Hotel C promo spot. So we're in debt now to this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. Okay, that's a weird name, Rust Syndicate. What? The Rust Syndicate? Yes, them. The ones so scary even um paging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. Hello, this is Noah, right? The kid who lives and helps out at Hotel Z. I could be funny said that's not me. But nah, yeah, that's me. Well, aren't you an honest one? Or maybe just naive? You should be more careful about answering questions from unfamiliar callers. Eh. Now I'm calling as a representative of the Rust Syndicate, and I wanted to discuss a bit of money your friend Tony borrowed from us. I could have just dropped in at the fine hotel you work at, but I figured you would want to avoid a scene, especially since Tony has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I ask that you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Bolu district. We'll be waiting for you. What what was that call about? What, so it wasn't just me they called, they even tracked down your number, Noah? How deep in trouble are we exactly? Damn! Yeah, the question is, how deep in trouble are we? Like, damn! Well, Tony didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. I heard that Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest, then they can force you to work of your debt by doing their bidding. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Don't worry, Floyd. We'll get Tony out of this mess somehow. If it is true that they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interest, we must at least try to talk things out with them. Yeah, if it is only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory solution. In any case, it seems the only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate's office and as requested. Yeah, you're right, CA, especially since they've called two of us now. I can't get a hold of Tony. And Noah, if they already know where to find all of us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head over with me, right? Of course. Thanks, I feel a lot better that way. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. Well, alright. You two will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seem disrespectful, disreputable, yet I've not heard of the police taking any action against them. Make of that what you will. Okay, now I'm just waiting for all this stuff to be done so I can check out the shoes I got from Naveen. Cause I got some shoes from him now, I wanna see. They're good, but it's like I'm not really sure on the color. Yeah, I'm gonna just check. Think that another program, like Pokemon Home. When I find that one, I check in there just to see what Pokemon I have in my other games, so I can see is there any Pokemon that I am willing to transfer over, like that might be available in the game for me. Because if let's say I could send over a Zeraora that I have, then I would be able to use that. It wouldn't be my shiny Aurora, but it would be something, which would be nice. So, yeah. Also, now that I wait for Pokemon Home to open up, and I don't know why I went on BRB on that screen, because not really anything to hide. Just me trying to get into Pokemon Home so people can still see all the Pokemon I have. Yeah, also, while we wait for stuff to get done here. How are people in chat doing? Okay, now I can check the Pokédexes I have. I'll check the Pokédex. I'll check the boxes I have for Sword. Because if I have Aurora in a box, that would have been great. I have all these Pikachus, but I don't think any of them are available to be added to that game. A box of shinies. Some could be useful in that other. Yeah, but at the same time, not. Oof. Ooh, now look just to see another couple I might want to transfer over. What I have here. Install. There, going out there, checking out after other boxes. No need to check the shield one. Can check. Checking Brilliant Diamond. See, is there any unique Pokemon I have in that one? I have a Lucario that's 27 though. Oof. Oof. I have a 63 for Alligator. Oof. Ah. Is there any unique ones I have in the Violet that might be in this game? Because so far I haven't seen a single Violet Pokemon in ZA. and still find it a bit rare. But then I go out here, I can see which games can actually transfer to. Still gonna keep on here. Apparently I still can't transfer to the A yet, and that's kind of weird. Like, how long are they gonna make people wait before they can transfer Pokemon from other games to CA? I also hope by the time that actually is possible to transfer from other Pokemon games to CA, that they fix the problem, that fix it so that when you transfer over, the Pokemon isn't permanently stuck in the game. So, and now back to the story. Like, good thing I saved when I did. Sheesh, everything about the Rust Syndicate has a threatening aura right down to their building. Huh. So these are the Rust Syndicate. I almost tried to walk in there at one point without knowing what it was. I thought it could be a shortcut through. We in the city of dirt and dust. Okay, he also, like I would say, the way the model is looks good, expressive, but at the same time weird. Watch, watch us grunts wash away the rust. Hey, looks like we've got visitors. What do you want? Got business with the Rust Syndicate? Yes, we're here to talk. Oh, here to talk, huh? Well, I'm on guard duty here. I'm too busy keeping an eye on things to listen to your problems. Maybe if I crush you in a Pokemon battle, you'll run off and stop bothering us. That means you and me are gonna have a one-on-one match too, little girl. Yeah, I'm gonna beat him with one Pokemon. I guess you can beat him with only Greninja without Mega Evolving it once. Use this stupid dude. Did it only using Greninja? Dude had so much confidence and it was like just swept away from underneath his feet. Like stupid. Talk about losing face. Dude, you didn't stand a fucking chance. Well, I lost. Hey, you cheated, didn't you? That's why you're never gonna make it. Has been a gun, see? Hey, shut up. I didn't see you pulling a win on your end either. My battle was much closer. I lost by a hair. It was practically a win. You're standing out in front of our you're standing out in front of our organization, a place where we need to maintain appearances. I fail to see how you two causing a scene is adding us in this effort. Ah, I feel like most parts of this game has been cool and fun in its own ways. And especially the ones where Sarah, or especially the ones that Zygarde shows up. But I also like excited for when we get access to the DLC, which most likely, hopefully, will be at some point next year. And once we get access to the DLC, I will make sure I have a Sarah Aura to join in. Hopefully, like they make it so that you can get another shiny Sarah Aura, because if they do, then I would want to use that. But I don't want to use my main Sarah unless you can trade Sarah Aura out of the game again. So if you can take a Sarah from, take a Pokemon from, let's say Sword and Shield or Legends Arceus or any other Pokemon game and transfer it to CA and then transfer it out of it again, that would be great. But from what's been told so far, that won't be possible. So apparently, when you transfer a Pokemon from any other Pokemon game to ZA, they're locked forever in CA. So let's hope they fix that next when they make it so you can actually transfer Pokemon into ZA. Because as of now, there's no option to transfer any Pokemon into ZA. Now, who are our guests? Like, now who are our guests? Dude has a weird beard. Mr. Felipe. Mr. Felipe! Standing guard isn't just busy work, it's a vital role in our organization. Please do it properly. Now then, my name is Felipe. What brings you to our humble office today? Oh, then you must be Noah. Thank you for coming by so soon after my call. I can see you're taking matters very seriously. But what a shame to find out that this is the kind of people you are. Was there truly a need to humiliate our guards so thoroughly and heartlessly? They're the ones who challenged us to a fight. It's not my fault that they don't know how to fight with Pokemon and they have weak ass Pokemon that can be beaten by one single Pokemon. What? I don't know if I can discuss business with people as rude as yourselves, but it would also be rude of me to send you away and you came all the way here. So how about this? I give you a thrashing in battle, and we call it even. If you don't mind an embarrassing defeat, speak to me when you're ready. Hmm. So how about you show me what you can do in a Pokemon battle? You're on! Bring it on, big eye! I do like that enthusiasm, but I'm part of the Rust Syndicate's top brass. My approval is hard to win. I wouldn't want to leave you with false optimism about how business goes with us. Business, I don't know. Confusing that way I said it multiple times. You are challenged by Felipe by of the Rust Syndicate. The name is pretty cool, but the outfits don't really feel like a Rust Syndicate. But Ugh, delicious mouth coating looks superbly amazing in this. Neh. Ooh. Our two stones connect us. Our bond manifests in Mega Evolution. We're getting to see Mega Skarmory. Nice. Kind of stupid this time because it barely changed anything. Fucking stupid because I did try to attack, but it like pushed me in a weird angle. I see your Pokemon are a little stronger than I expected. Yeah. Dot 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 dot. Very impressive indeed. For someone so young, I've taken the liberty of healing your Pokemon as a sign of my goodwill. That's nice of him. That's actually kind of nice of him. And as a man of my words, I think it's time for us to talk business. Please follow me. Okay, time to talk some business. Come on, Noah. We should head in after him. The atmosphere in the office is tense. Okay, so it's a tense atmosphere in this office. So they don't allow me to have mass or amounts of aura by walking in with a partner Pokemon. Into the elevator, please. Yeah, nice office. Wait here, please. There, these two are here to speak with you, boss. Yeah, who exactly am I speaking with? They're the kids. They're the kids here to discuss our business involving Hotel Z. So you two claim come in place of Tanya. She's too good to come herself. But tell me, Flippy, why don't our guests have a scratch on them? You were supposed to crush the spirit, make them more perishable. Can't really make us more perishable when we're strong as all. Sorry, but they're stronger than they look. You don't say, well, isn't that interesting? So you two, I take it you're here to talk some sort of deal? Better make it worth my time. Hmm, I'm sorry. Can I ask, who are you? We come here to make business with him and it's like, sorry, who are you? This is the boss of the Rust Syndicate. I'm Ku Kurbao. Weird name. Weirder hairstyle. Has the dude heard about fashion before? Cause if it has, he's probably part of the fashion industry that thinks weird outfits are fashionable. No, they're weird. They're also always ever only gonna be weird. Every fashion industry person that says, oh, but this is fashionable. No, it's weird. It's weird. Never. I really wanted the title of boss. I'll have you know, but people there sho shoved it on me. You're talented, but your talent far exceeds my own, sir. It's only natural I would surrender to the bossy to you. Uh, Enough of that. We've got guests. This isn't the time to discuss our internal affairs. Yeah, you got a point there. And where are my manners? I've kept our guests standing this whole time. Have a seat on those sofas. Why don't you? They're real comfy. Our guests all love them. In fact, they never seem to want to leave them. At least not before agreeing to everything we ask. Now then, let's talk business. Like I said though, you better make it worthwhile. Otherwise, who knows what may happen to you. We promise we're taking this super seriously. We had to come in Tony's place because we couldn't get a hold of her. To be honest, so you're not sure why she came to you for a loan in the first place? I guess I'd inter I guess I'd interpret your friend Tony's lack of communication as an attempt to save you from worrying. She's such a caring girl after all. Philippa, this whole deal began when I encountered Tony out helping people in the city. She was lending a hand to a member of our organization, so I asked her if there was any way we could help. In return, as thanks, of course, she mentioned that the hotel she was was helping out that was struggling to get customers, and I thought it was the perfect opportunity to offer an assistance. One of our services is providing loans to those in need. You see, Tony was rather enthusiastic about the idea. She mentioned needing funds to create some promotional video for the hotel. And it was my pleasure to lend her 100,000 Poké dollars for this purpose. Damn! 100,000? Okay. Your friend helped us, so we helped your friend. Your friend, a beautiful little circle, isn't it? Excuse me. You said on you said on the phone that the interest is already up to up to 1 million. Now you call that helping? Naturally, I made sure the the there's sure to indicate the terms and conditions when finalizing the loan. Your friend calmed that if she made a video and posted it ASAP, guests would flock to your hotel, so she could pay us back in full the very next day. Well, but her videos aren't that great anyway. We'd be lucky if one of them broke even 10 views. They're certainly not bringing in a lot of guests. Well, I take financial matters very seriously, even personally warned her, as straight up asked her, are you sure you're not a pro? Can you really make a video that good? I told her she shouldn't be over promising, but she did. So now what I want to know is, what are you two going to do about the situation? Oh, that's true. What's this? Trying to go back on our terms? Sorry, kid, but a deal is a deal. Technically, we never made a deal with him. Tony did, so can't we use that a deal is a deal with someone who never made the actual deal? Listen, I'll tell you what. We can leave the matter of the 100,000 that Tony borrowed between her and us. That way, you two only have to deal with all the extra interests she accrued or whatever. I don't know how to read that word because it's confusing. How do you expect us to deal with it? I'm not a monster. I know having this big old debt from Tony hanging over your head can't be fun, and I doubt you can catch up the cough of the money anyway. So I've got a proposal for you. Nothing too hard. I just want you to take care of some little jobs here and there for us. You do well, and I'll start reducing the interests that is owed to us. Why should we believe that you'll actually follow through on that? Is this kid trying to test my patience? Oh no, I should have been losing my temper at innocent civilians. I shouldn't be losing my temper at innocent civilians. Look, I'm cutting you a deal here. Out of the goodness of my heart, I might add. Now, if you choose to reject my offer, then we'll just show up at the hotel and have a big ol' Pokemon showdown. Every single one of us. So what do you say? I assume you'll accept? Oof. I don't think the story will let me go on if I don't accept, so we accept. Now that's what I like to hear. Pleasure doing business with you. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice. Nice, 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 nice. How much will we have to do before the interest is taken care of and we're done working for you? Well, if you work really hard, maybe just one job, or I could keep giving you more work. It's up to you, to me really. So you're saying you might keep us working for you forever? Oh, don't worry, it probably won't come to that. Okay, that's at least good, so we know we won't be stuck working for this dude with a weird haircut and weird glasses forever. The glass itself, not weird, but the tassel things or whatever the fuck it's called, the things hanging from his glasses, never looks good. Always looks weird. Anyone who says it looks good, yeah, no. No. But look, but look on the bright side. These jobs will all be for the benefit of the city. Just do your best and I'm sure everything will go fine. To be clear, this deal is between you two and the syndicate. Tony has no part. I'll be in touch. The exit is over there. Kindly see yourselves out. Okay. Phew. I'm so glad we're out of there. More than half of me thought they might not let us go. Guess now we know firsthand how they rob people into giving them free labor forever. Tony is such an idiot. But I guess I can't be that mad when I know she was doing it all for to help AZ. Hey, would you clear out already? I've got cleaning to do. As if we'd want to stay here another second. Damn! Come on Noah, let's head back to Hotel Z. Ooh, I can tell kind of what Pokemon are based on the Wild Sun photos that I have seen of Pokemon. Mm. Mm. I'm gonna just because I kind of want to get a Riolu so I can get a Lucario so I can ask ChatGPT what Wild Zone in ZA has Riolu. So I gotta find first wild zone 3 is. So first I travel to wild zone 3 and then rooftops near wild zone 3. So apparently you can't find it in any wild zone, which is wild to think. But then once I now I'm here. Now how do I get on top of the rooftops? You really don't make it easy to get up on the rooftops. I found one that it might be visible rooftops to find. Yeah. Yeah, real one, but still not guaranteed. So Mm. Oh, a rainbow! Nice! A bit boring that it only has 3 colors though. Oh, you wanna use this elevator? Sorry, I'm still working on it. Besides, I'm on my break right now. Oh, I know. Why don't you add? You and your Pokemon have a. You and I have a Pokemon battle. If I can have battle, that'll be enough for a break for me. I'll get right back to working afterwards. Okay, I'll let them have a battle. Because I have Pokemon strong enough to beat him in 1 or more moves. Yeah! Easily. No sweat. Real nice. I might add, he did get in a hit, but didn't really do much. Victory! I sure lost in no time. Yeah, your Pokemon is weak and underleveled. That was a fun battle. Guess it's time for me to wrap up my break. Now then, let's get the hollower. Wait, they're all fixed up. It won't take a minute. And I'm done. The hollower's up and running. You know the Pokemon I used in our battle? I caught them all on the rooftops. I ran into them all while I was on the job too. I got so focused on catching them I almost missed the break time. My point is, you can find all sorts of Pokemon on rooftops around the city. You should have a well look around next time you're up there. And see, I told you I could have this fixed in no time. Yeah, you did. Not bad. And just now, just double check to see if it actually was like that. No, really, the Lucario pre-evolution spawns on rooftops, and according to ChatGPT, it does. I'm gonna look through rooftops until I find one. And once I do, I'll catch it and then start using it. But I do want a real that can later become Lucario, cause Lucario has a sick ass mega. Now, I wouldn't really care too much if I got the shiny, because the shiny for Lucario and for Riolu both are kind of shit.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, so the roof of this building. I need to get up on that building. Oh, look, how do I get up on that building? Whichever way, I must be up on those buildings. So I gotta find ways to get on those. I think I'm closer to finding out a way to get... Okay, I didn't mean to interact with this dude, but hey, sure did. Let's just go up there, so... Now I'm up here. Oof. These are the roofs I need to get on top of. But how do I get to it? Oof. Now I'm on top of this. This was said to be the most likely place. Like one, like, guaranteed spot to find. Really, but so far there's no Pokemon. It said the roof of the passage Umbre Mall. Gotta double check that this is. Yep. This is the passage Umbre Mall.
Yeah.
Now I am on the roof of the passage Umbre Mall. Daytime. So hopefully there's Pokemon spawning this time. I think I'm actually gonna maybe end stream because even though I haven't streamed as long as I normally stream, I still because I have another stream next week, like later this week, which is on Saturday. So I will just instead of spending too much time on this stream, I will like that next stream I'm doing this week might be the longer stream because I don't know how long the Fortnite event is going to take place and how much I'm going to be able to play Fortnite afterwards on it. So, but I'm probably going to start that stream like an hour, half an hour to an hour before the event is, so that I'm ready for the event. But now that I'm about to end stream, I'm gonna look through the people I'm following to see is there anyone I can raid. There might be. Let's hope there I can raid them. But first I'm gonna set everything up correctly, and if I can't find anyone to raid, I won't raid anyone. Because I like to raid the people I'm following, but then that just makes it a bit better. There. Slash. And then I know one of my friend Raven might annoy if I'm able to raid this person, if that's possible. So specifically because he sees me raiding them, they're both cool, but also not because he hasn't done it. More that, like so. Okay, so we're gonna be raiding the streamer Rina Lusper. She's currently currently is in the kind of just chatting. Don't exactly know exactly what it is. I think she's doing like that one game called Sibling Dating, where you look at photos and guess if someone is a sibling or if they're dating, which will be interesting for in her situation. But yeah, I'm gonna be rating her. Hope people have enjoyed this stream so far, even though it didn't do too much to the story. Hope people enjoyed it. And yeah, see you guys in the next. See you guys in on Saturday for the Fortnite event. So yeah, bye.